Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I've come on here to show you a few little things and then get on with showing you the rest of my projects that I've done. I received the lovely Journal with Thread with Jessie Chorley. This is her new book. I'm sure everybody has seen it on other people's YouTubes, so I won't go into too much detail, but I was excited to receive her book, and she details lots of things in there that is quite interesting and a bit quirky, and I think it's good for me to try and start this project in a way that it's good for me to display some stitches that I've not come across, especially with lots of satin stitch, seed stitch, couching. I've done couching, but I think this type of project would be good for me to just get a hold of different things to do without any sort of structure. Isn't that lovely? Alright, so I won't go into too much detail, but yes, this is Jessie Chorley's new book, and you can find that on, I found that on fishpond.com.au, but I'm not sure where else you can find it. This is a downloadable from Weathered Textures on Etsy, and she has some beautiful prints that you can download as journaling, or I'm going to put mine on some fabric, but I just wanted to show you the big piece that would be printed as an A4, but you can downsize that. You just put your PDF picture into, if you have an Apple, you can put it into your Pages your Pages app on your what's it called, your iPad, your iPhone, or your, let me see, I'll go to my Pages there. That's not it. This is what I've done before. Just loading. That's what I did before. So I arranged them when I did my balloons. I put them on my page, and you can make them bigger or smaller. There were others, but they don't seem to be. Oh, there's the other one. Sorry, it's just got to load. I didn't realise it's loading. So if you wanted to create a document, you start writing, and then you let me see, add from a photo or a video. Let me see. You can just put that one in there, and then you just press down and you press the return. It makes it go up or down, and then you bring the cursor down here. Let me see if I can do that. No, it probably won't do that. I don't know why it's not doing that. Sure, there's a way. And then you can web video, image gallery. No, add images. Choose a photo or take a photo or insert a photo. Okay, so we can take a photo. Allow. So if we just take a photo of that, use photo, and then that will insert that into there, and then you can put a caption in it, and then press done when you're finished. And it says blank. Oops. and then when you want to go and print, you put in print. So I might just print this on paper. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, I think it's gone over the top of it. Let's go back. Let's go, something's not right here. View screen. Okay, let's move that down. Move this up. Make that smaller. Make that bigger. Make that bigger. Oh. Make that a bit smaller. Oh, I don't want to put the caption in there now. Export, print. There we go. So now, because I had to go in and edit, I hope you can see this on my phone. I'll press print. Done. Oh, there we go. I can hear my printer. I did this for one of my friends' pictures. I just put some pictures in there. There were other ones in there, but maybe, I don't know where they are. Maybe I haven't downloaded them to my iCloud. Right, I'll just go and get that and I'll be back. Just hang on a tick. So here we are. Sorry if you can hear the fan. It's very humid today. Oh, it's just horrible. I don't like it. So, and my aircon's not working at the moment because my husband hasn't fixed. Oh, excuse me. It's not. It's just he hasn't fixed it. He hasn't got up on the roof. So it's okay. It's a little bit blurry there, but I just wanted to show you that you can do this sort of thing. You just got to insert it into the pages, or if you're on Windows, you would insert it into a Word program, the Word document, and then you can print out the PDF that you get down from the Etsy shop when you do the thing. I wanted to just put this over the top because this is one of my many of doilies that I got in that eBay package. And it's just lovely. And I didn't realise, because I was waiting for them to be put in the basket. They're waiting in the basket to be ironed. But this person hasn't even finished off the threads. But isn't that lovely? I don't know how they get that tiny little... They must use a tinier needle. But that's lovely. I love the back. I always love the back of pieces. I don't care if it's not finished, but isn't it lovely to see all the threads just hanging there? So I just thought I'll decorate my page, decorate the board with something pretty. It's got a few stains on it, but I might be able to rewash it. Trying to think what else I want to show you. So that's that. I wanted to show you my, let's show you my autumn. I can't believe I have actually, I think I finished, just about finished. So this is it here, and I don't know whether to put something up here. Just got to stitch this little corner bit down, probably do a bit of crosses or something to go with that onto there. That would be a good idea. Don't know if I've got any more of the crosses, not the crown. What did I do with my little baggy thing there? Look. Yeah, that will do. I've got many bags. I probably need to make more because I love to put things into bags. So yesterday was 32 degrees in the middle of spring. I don't even think we're actually in the middle. We've only just, oh no, we're in the middle. September, spring. And it was terrible. Last night I had to get the little fan out and put that on because it was just horrible. But we have been having some nice weather. What am I going to do? Maybe I'll just do. Now I did actually do the cross stitch with black pen. It sort of looks alright. I don't mind it actually. Just it might look a little bit different now that I'm going to do this cross stitch here without the text of the black. But I'll just try something different. I'm sick of doing running stitch. So what I'm going to do is just jump straight across. I will maybe go in and out a little bit. Just to hold the thread under there. So school's gone back, so it's a bit quiet this week with working. There were a few jobs, but I'm not driving 40 minutes to go to school. I have to face the horrible traffic, and I don't do well in traffic, peak hour traffic. I'm not spending over an hour to get home. That's a bit big, that one. Oh well, don't worry about it. Sorry, I should be talking. So I've really enjoyed this autumn theme. I can't believe I finished. This is probably the first one I've actually finished throughout the whole book. My book's still there, ready to finish pages. But that's alright, I don't mind. It gives me something to do. The pages are mostly finished, but I'm not sure if you're meant to write autumn tones or the fiery oranges, rust, deep burgundy, green and earthy red. Well, I've sort of hit the brief with all those, but I'm not sure what writing you're supposed to write. I've written autumn there, and ours is in March, and then that's the leaves of the sycamore tree. I'll explain that there. I'll just get this done, what I decided to do. What's happening today is Saturday. What's the time now? 11 in the morning in Perth. My husband's gone over to my daughter's house to do some shelving. I wonder if I can squeeze one more in. I have done a little bit of cleaning. As you do, reward myself with, I'm not going to be able to. I will. This is what I do sometimes. Where's my scissors? Oh, there's orange ones here. I will snip this. I wonder if I can jag it. Someone's out there mowing their lawn today. Right. I'll do a small cross. I don't know why that's a big cross. What I should do is do it the other way. Right, now what I should do is come up here, give me a bit of extra cotton. Pull that through. Oh no, I should. Wait a minute. Think. What am I doing? I've gone down. I need to maybe come up here. Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Just let me get the thread organised. Sarah on Sarah showed you a lovely threader to thread your needle, which is great, but you can't do that when you're doing it on your project. I thought about buying it, but then I thought, well, what happens when you're trying to thread your needle exactly what I'm doing now? You wouldn't be able to do it. So I thought they're pretty expensive. I'll just not buy it. Come on. The eye of the needle is pretty big. Right, through there, and now I'll go. I don't know if anybody else does this. I don't want to get another piece of thread. If you don't like watching this because it's a bit boring, just fast forward it. Down through here. I have to keep wetting it because we just need to chop a smidgen off. I'm waiting on a few parcels from the lovely Melanie, and I think that would be my last parcel for quite some time. So I've done that now. If I can, I usually try and tie a knot just in the back, but we'll see. We might not be able to do it. This is very tiny. Oh, nearly had it. Or no, actually what I can do is just slip the needle through there. My arms are a bit stiff today. It doesn't help that the needle's thick. As long as I don't see it on the other side. See, see it on the other side. Come on, just slip it in under there. It's not hard. There we go. And then, unfortunately, I have to wet it, twist it, and put it through. Hope you can see this. It's a bit hard. Not knowing where I am on the camera. And then make sure that's pulled through enough, and just pull it through. That's not going to come out. And if you wanted to, you could still do the other tiny little bit. Wet it, twist it, and then if I had my tweezers, I would be able to possibly put that through. No. This is not going to work. I'll just leave it for now. You can, oh, that's all rusty. That's terrible. They're brand new, they are. I got them from the Fat Quarter shop when I got my, maybe it's because I got a bit of glue on them. Maybe that's what it is. I'll have to clean them. All right. So you get the gist of that. So I just pull that through later on. I'll leave the needle in there, then I know what I'm doing. I don't want to waste any more time. So then I just did some satin stitch around the edge. Not the best. I started here and went round. I did quite well in this part here, and then it went a little bit wibbly. That's all right. And what happened here was I didn't like the feel of this. It's still a little bit hard from when I glued it down. So I just got some crew wool, and I just did some running stitch on the leaves of the veins of the leaves. I just coloured that in there. Oh, I just knocked my stool over with my feet. And then all I did was just lift it up slightly so they're a little bit curly, just to give it a little bit of something different. I could lift that one up a little bit there. I've glued that one down, but I just scratch the side. I can probably just lift it up just to give it a little bit of, there we go. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want it all off. And then I just put a bit of grass down there, and then I just did some, I mixed two colours, a burgundy and like a fiery red, and I did that there, and I did it across here and up and over there. I haven't put anything here, which was something I was going to do, but I can't remember. So I know this is a little bit crooked. I think I have to fix up this page because it just feels like it's not flat. Like this is here and this is out there. See that? So I'm probably just not straight with my, I'll do it with the iron or something on the back. Just a bit of Suffolk puff. And I've just got autumn up, and this is just one stitch at a time sewn, so I thought that was a bit, I liked that. I haven't glued that down, I haven't done any, I probably should just do a bit of stitching across there, and that's done. So I'm really happy, waiting for the next prompt, which I actually have everything organised, ready to go, because we already obviously know it's autumn, so I can get rid of that page. I should just put autumn. I'll just put 1 so I know that. Autumn 2. I don't really want to waste any more paper. Autumn 3. And then that'll be winter. Are we, yeah, winter. Be not, we just finished winter. Alright, I'll do that later. Okay, then I wanted to show you my little tea and cup saucer. So that's it there. I'm just finishing off the little flowers in the center with some French knots. It's got the circle there, but I didn't want to do those tiny little stitches. There we go. So I finished that one. Could have done a flower there. I see Corinne has done her first retreat and it looked like it went quite well. I think it's Christine. Or is it Leanne? Oh, it's not Christine from Create and Craft. It's another Christine, but I think her name's Leanne. Sorry, Leanne. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Leanne. It's on the Stitch and Treasures website on Facebook. Looked like they had a lovely time. I'm looking forward to mine in, when am I going? March. So I'm just going to put a yellow one there. Quite like the yellow. Purple. So I've got blue. Yeah, I'll do yellow. So how many have I got here? 1, 2, don't need 3. I just need 2. I still don't know if this is the right yellow to do. I think so. It looks a bit. I have enough. Let me see. I've got a different yellow. So there it is there. I don't know if that's the wrong yellow. I just think it's the wrong colour. If it is, it's this one here. You see, I think that's better. This is too, what's that word called? Fluoro. It's too fluoro. Right, so let's cut off some. I'm just going to chop it and then put the rest in my jar. So So I hope everyone's doing well with their stitching. Let me know in the comments if you what stitching you're doing, or if you have a YouTube channel and I'm not subscribed to you. I love different. I'm trying to look for other people's couple of more channels to watch. I probably won't bore you with this, so I'll just do a couple of little stitches around. It's very tiny stitches to get the stitching done. I'll just move that over slightly. Tonight is Christine. I don't know if I'll have this up. I probably will. But tonight is Christine's live chat with the Bridges embroidery thing that she's doing, and if you are interested in doing that, head on over to her channel, Christine from Create and Craft Christine, and it's on at 9 o'clock. Oh, I've got a knot now. 9 o'clock Melbourne time. So if you're if you're not in Melbourne, it'll be 3 hours ahead. So we're 3 hours behind. Sorry. So it'll be like 6 o'clock. So that's a good time. This one's working out to be a very good flower, but that's all right. It's only for me because I'm going to put this one on my Just Because quilt, like I did with the other one I did. No, sorry, that was Sally's, I should remember, Sally's Beautiful Square. So I've decided to try and stick with that. I might not do it every time, a square in the centre, but at the moment it's working out. Hopefully this is working out, because it's very hard to do tiny little stitches. I don't know how they did them. I just had such patience. When you print this off, I don't know if I had to print this off in a larger size, but when I did the one for tonight that Christine's doing, I had to, I'll show you in a minute, I'll just finish this off and then that'll be it. I had to, I printed it off and I added it to that page like I was trying to show you. And I'm just going to come up somewhere and then that will be it. There we go. Yeah, that's much better yellow. I'm just going to slip that in there and put that away. I'll show you. See, that's when I printed this off for the tea one, it just printed it like that, so I thought that was quite good. But with the new one, it's printed it off like, my printer said 94%, which I didn't realise. I don't know why it does that. So then I did, if you're looking, then I did 120%, so it made it that little bit bigger, and then I did it at 150%, so I'm quite happy with the 150%. I'll keep these, I don't know why, but I will. Then I trace it on paper, on, what's it called again? Baking paper, because I don't have tracing paper, but I did it on baking paper. Then I'm going to put it on this beautiful little square. is going to be my feature for the thing. I might not even need to have it trace it because I can see it under here, but I'm not sure if I might need to put some white fabric under there. I've got some in the cupboard and it's what I print on. Did I have, I don't know what I did with it, but this is it here. Oh no, here it is. This is some I already made up my A4 label sheets. Then I cut the fabric out, so all I've got to do is stick the label on that fabric and then I can put it in my printer. But this is some cotton. I'm not even sure where I got this from, to be honest. I don't know whether it was my local thing, but it's a bit cream, isn't it? Because this is quite thin, I don't want it to break, so I'm thinking I might square it off on here. Don't know which is the wrong side. There. Have a piece, which is nearly perfect size actually. I'm going to cut this just about there. I'll iron this gently and then I'm going to, just to give it a bit more stability, I'll get rid of that because it's getting annoying. I haven't ironed this yet, but I will, and then I will trace it around with friction pen. So what I might do is pin that there. I might overcast, I might satin stitch, or whatever you call, overcast stitch it on before I did some sewing today. I had this long dress and the sleeves came all the way down here, so I chopped it off here, hemmed it up 1/2 inch and then sewed around it with my sewing machine, and I was happy because it was too hot. But then it got too humid, so then I had to actually change to a dress with no sleeves and just very flowy. So that will make that much better. Make sure I have that at the top. So you can see that it's a much better surface on that now. And then I'm going to put that, that's going to be my drawn on piece. Which way is it going? I think it was going this way. And then that's just going to pop in there. So I could actually draw that. Can't draw that on this side, can I? As I can't see it. Maybe I might draw that on here first, on the back side. No, then you won't be able to see it, will you? I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just do it with friction pen. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do there. Then once I have, so that's that part. I'm going to create something for a beautiful friend of mine, and I'm not going to show you some of it, but I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make her a lovely pouch, something not like what I did before, because I want a zipper at the top. So I'm going to use this doily. This is the fabric. It's not quite the right blue, but I still like it. Oops, wrong side. So I'm going to stitch this down and make it square and leave the, I was going to take this off and then crochet, but that's just all too much. So I'm going to stitch this down and turn this into a square bag with a zipper at the top. I'll turn that over and that will be just a little bit under there, like that. Might even do some running stitch along the top, and then have a band, have the bag come up, and then the zipper, and then on the other side have this piece here, and then I'm going to I'll just fold it back up for now. Then I'm going to put some photos on it, but I'm not showing you the photos because I don't know if my friend watches my YouTube channel or not. So that's something coming along. I can't tell you when it's going to be for, so it's either I'm going to do it for I'm not sure now. What was I going to do it for? I think it was her birthday, but it's a fair way off yet. So I just wanted to get it started. So that's a project in the works for me. I wanted to show you my Just Because quilt now. In the beginning, I said I had this, which is the same, but I've changed my mind for the back. I've decided just to do plain fabric quilting, cotton fabric, and not do that white stuff. Just my running stitch. I've missed a few bits here, and where was the other spot? And here, that's because on this side, there's my yellow, better not forget about that. I've left it blank. I have to fix this bit up here. I don't know whether to chop it off or I need to, I should pull it back and fix that up because it's just not working. What I needed to have done is brought this up a little bit further, but I don't want to undo all this. So what I might do is, I know, I'll just put some lace in it just to add extra texture because this is not going to work the way it is. Do I have any lace? Do I have any lace? Of course I've got lace. This is just a small piece, a small thing of lace I've got. No, it's quite dark, that lace. There, look at this. I think that will work nicely because I can just bring that down and put that on there. Don't look at any other lace because I'll be here for 100 days trying to figure out what lace I want because I've got myself not confused. I'm just unsure of myself. Right, so let's just pull that up there. Put a couple of pins in that and I'm just going to fix that to there. Hope you don't mind, Sally. It sort of fits in well with that colour just along there and into there. Till I hit that brief of, so yes, I'm going to put text in there. Should have squared that off, but anyway, it's not about having everything perfectly lined. And then I'm just going to embellish that, and that's puckered a little bit, so I've got to pull that out, make sure I pull that out flat when I do that. Probably need to make these things a bit smaller. I had to cut these ones because, what did I have to do that for? Oh, because it wasn't flat or something wasn't quite right. So I'm trying to get small stitches, but all my stitches are the same length, so hopefully that'll be all right. It's not too wide, the stitches. I don't know, I've not done it before. So oh, there we are. I'm just about to go back that way, and I'm gonna, what I've done here is I've come along and I've just clipped in and I've fed the needle through there like that, and come out the other side, all the way to the other side, but not done big stitches on the back here. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do there. I might just do some little invisible stitching, because I've done a little bit of running stitch along there, and I can do running stitch in the white, but not along here. Oh no, I didn't do that. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have gone all the way through there. I can pull this one back to here and go through this bit here on the white jug, and then do there as well, and then miss that, and maybe couch that down, stitch that down with some visible stitching to get through to the other side, just to hold it down. So that's my Just Because quilt. I am behind, but I don't mind. Now I wanted to show you my bag that I finished. I decided to get the fabric. This is not working here, so I'm not quite sure. I might just add a little bit more extra here. The ribbon's not working here very well, so maybe I could just, I don't know. I don't like the fluffiness of it. I know I shouldn't worry because it's just mine. But I just did some buttonhole stitch. This, I have not put this near any machine at all. This is all hand stitched. And now I've just realised my buttons are crooked. That's all right. They're buttons that I had in my stash. This one's a bit tight. Maybe it's the buttons that are, yeah, the buttons are a little bit crooked. I'll just bring that down just to make it feel like it's level. And I just did some buttonhole around the buttonhole stitch. This one is done, but it just hasn't caught the back side. I've just caught it just there, which next time I had to make sure that I did that right. I've got a bit of, that's blue from the water, so I can just water it away, which I can do that now while I remember. There we go. Done. And that will dry. And that's my little bag for my Just Because quilt, which I was going to put all my other threads in there, but I'm not doing those threads. I'm just doing these threads here, and I had one of these and I found another one, so I'm a bit happy. I don't know if I run out, I'm going to have to try and find the same brand. I was looking, but they sold out, or I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'll see if there's more come up, and I'll change that button and bring that down a little bit. And that belongs in that bag, because I have bags for all my projects. Put that in there. And the next the next October one is to do with that stitchery. So this is going to go in the middle with the thing for tonight, the stitching thing, this here. I better not get that confused. Right, move that out of the way. I'll put that over there because I'll sew on that and get confused. So that is my thing. Now this is the next panel. Oh no, sorry, this is a panel. Sorry, I'm getting myself confused. I've got to do my tea one yet. I've got to find fabrics for my tea one. Yes, I'm about 3 and then I've got to do that. That's what I remembered. I've got to do, this is my 3rd one. This will be like November. Because I don't think Corinne's doing any prompts. It's just, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Anyway, I've got to find fabrics for that. I forgot about that. But this is what I've decided to do for the other one. For November. Now that I'll better put a note on it, that this is November one. So this is the size that's going to be, and so all I'm going to have is leftover. I'll have to square it up slightly I don't want to take away too much of this because I have something planned for that. So, so that can go there. So there's my selvage part. I don't need a big selvage. I've done quilting before, so that's enough for me to stitch. This is the middle of the quilt. I haven't done any edges yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is not the middle. The T one is the middle, and this one could be the edge up the top. I don't actually know. Oh, there's my yellow. I'm getting everything lost on my table with that fan. So put that over there because that's, no, put that over there because that's going with that. Come on, get yourself organised. Right. So I'm just going to rip that later. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to get the right size. And then I'm going to, because it's a birdie theme, because there's a bird in the middle of that. A bluebird there. I've got bluebirds here, so I was going to put that here. And maybe I can do a little bit, maybe this can be the edge, because then I can go over it like Sally, like you did, Sally, on yours. That is an idea. Obviously I've got to have the wadding underneath, and then this can go on the back side, and have I got any fabric for that? Not yet on the back side, so that's something I have to figure out. Get out the way, you. So that could go up here. Maybe I could make this size a bit bigger. So where was this one going? This was going in the middle, wasn't it? Somewhere in the middle, unless I have that up here. Then it will encroach that. If I have it there, you're going to see it under there. I could just have it under here. No, it's this way, isn't it? That would be, might be alright, unless I unpick that. I could just unpick that, and I could do that one too. Then I could have that under there, couldn't I? It's only on linen. Yeah, I could do that. Take a bit of time to do, but I could just unpick it because I don't want to unpick the flowers there. But I could unpick that, so that would keep me in the middle, wouldn't it? Let's just see. Maybe not. Maybe it's too far out with the size that I need to be. Excuse me. Bring you down a little bit, I think. You're all right across there. There and there. I'll just fold that over. Fold that under me. Oh, that's just peeping through. Look at that. Unless I turn it around this way, but I lose all that, won't I? These decisions are a bit difficult because you're limited to the print of the thing. Okay, I could have that there. Maybe I could just scrunch that up there, like that. Have the bluebird in the corner. see what time it is. I don't even know how long I've been on here. Let's just have a look. Oh, 50 minutes. All right, I better get... This is the last bit. Right. So, let's just see. That's going to go up there a little bit more. That can go all the way down the bottom. I think it's better if I have it this way. And I can actually move, where's my top? There. I can actually move that up into that square. Yeah, maybe I'll just move it over and cover that. Now I don't have to unpick anything. Let's cover you up. Yep. I've got plenty of room to plenty of room. Oops, did I cut there? Yep. Just go a bit further. Right, I'm going to rip this and then that will be it. So I want to thank you very much for watching. It's a bit of a boring video probably, but hey, I like watching people's videos that they do these sorts of things. It makes me inspired, gives me new ideas, and it's good background noise for when I just want to do my own stitching. And I've just realised that I've got the wrong bit off. No, I meant, what do I mean? Here. Bit annoyed, I nearly cut that then. Bit annoyed that it stretched it out. I'll just stretch it back again. Right. Maybe I will just cut it because it's stretching it. Note to self, cut it sometimes, don't tear it. Right, I'll just give that an iron and that will go back into shape. See how it's stretched? Might just wash it, it'll go back into shape. So that is, I should put a note on here. Where's my water pen? I'm just going to put top. This will come off with water. And I know I shouldn't put bottom, but you know, I might not see what I'm doing. Bottom. Get in there. Right. And that is my November one. I can't believe I've already planned it. So, oh, let's quickly do this. So I've decided, obviously, that's going to go in there. Move it over. I should take a picture. And my little birdie is going to go over there. I don't mind, I should just cover that over a bit. Matches that there. Maybe I could just come over and that can go over the top anyway. And then I have some of Rachel's fabrics here, which I want to feature somewhere. Because it's blue, I could do that there. I don't like that, but I could do let's fold this over. I need a little bit of extra so I could do the thing, whatever that's called, the lap over, and I could put that, just feature that in there. So that's done there. If I don't do it when I make the decision, I just procrastinate. that's quite nice. I like that. Right, so they're gone. Not going to be able to do much because I like the flowers, but I could do a stripe, couldn't I? I could put that under there. And that's going to be my edge, so that's just going to fold over. That's going to go there. That's the extra piece. Add this, no, that doesn't go. I had this white doily. Oops. It's quite nice. Covers those flowers though. It's quite nice. That can just tuck in under there, and then that could just be the extra bit, something maybe. I had this here, I quite like this. I'm over time. That can stay there because oh, I've just realised I'm not going to be able to do, I'm just going to have to patchwork this on here because this is not getting covered over. All right, that's something I have to think about. I never thought about that. Yes, all right. I'm going to leave it here because that's something I never encountered. I forgot about that. Oh, and I have this here. So maybe that one can go there. Unless it's a bit dark, it may be a bit dark. In the corner, I could overlap that. Turn you around now because then it's upside down. All right, I'm going to leave it here. And I want to say thank you very much for watching. And oh, I'm less than 2 minutes to go there. That's good. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked what you see. And obviously, you didn't see a lot of that because I need to probably bring you up a little bit more. Let me bring you up. Whoops, whoops. Whoopsie daisy. So that's it there. That's the top for the Just Because quilt, and then I've come down the bottom here. So sorry if that wasn't in view the whole time, but I want to thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye bye.